And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Ooh, I hope you enjoyed that lovely brutal OSC as we have returned with the upper semifinals of OlimoLeague week number 232. Again, I do apologize for the abrupt end to the previous series, but we have a confirmation that Oliveira did advance on to the grand finals, and we are here to determine who will face off against him in those finals. As spawning in the top right-hand corner of Amygdala, we have the South Korean Protoss player, the red Protoss representing WBG, representing Weibo Gaming. It is herO. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the other South Korean Protoss player, the blue Protoss representing Gen G Esports. It is Trap. There we go. But again, I do apologize for, again, just a random BattleNet disconnecting us. It was just weird. But did disconnect from BattleNet. But now we are back. We are here. We are raring to go to embrace the upper semis and the grand finals thereafter. Oh, we're here for it. Let's go. And again, really surprising to hear that Oliveira did take the series. We'll be catching up with that match via replays. Don't you worry. We'll be all over that. Most likely we'll be just, basically re-recording a bunch of stuff after we end the stream. I probably won't be casting Code of Giants Cup tomorrow just because I don't think I'll have time. I'm probably going to be working on just re-recording, rendering, and just working on OlimoLeague basically to get it up and running on YouTube as quickly as possible. So that'll be the plan. That'll be the plan for tomorrow. Just as a heads up. So if you're looking forward to Code of Giants Cup, I do apologize, but we'll be postponing, or we'll be skipping that this week. Strange. It's all good. Until then, it is going to be a 2-gate opener. 2 gateways here by Trap. Likewise, 2 gateways from herO as well. 2 gate openers all around. And oh my god, Trap does commit. We do have a pylon being placed, and we're going for a 1 base all-in. Oh my god, talk about fast games here tonight. Jesus. we have yet to really embrace the longer game state. I mean, sure, we had a longer series between Zan and herO earlier, but it was still very chaotic, and yeah, Trap, he is not holding back. We do see that herO, he goes for a fake proxy pylon by throwing it down further back in the main, and I believe Trap did not scout. He did not confirm. He is unaware of that third pylon. Ooh, but herO responding with his own robo. Okay, I mean, herO isn't fully aware of what's going on. Did scout the lacking or the missing pylon. Okay, so herO knows. herO knows that the pylon is missing. He scouts, he confirms, he gets eyes on the proxy. He now knows what's going on. The 1 base all-in is upon us, and herO is preparing back at home with the robo with the Immortal. Is the world focused on the pylon. Stalker on the way. Pylon under fire, and it looks like the pylon is going to go down. Massive pickoff. Pylon does fall. Oh my god, and Trap is getting caught out. Massive pickoffs. Stalker goes down. 1 Stalker killed. And here he can just snowball from here. He can just snowball from here. Trap, what does he have back at home to defend? He has 1 Stalker back at home. And that's not going to be enough. Getting another Stalker caught out. Ay. Brutal losses here for Trap. And again, here he's snowballing out of control. There is no expansion. herO pushing in. Prism's on the way. Gets the Stalker. Oh my god, Bailey does not get the Stalker. Bailey survives. Spoke too soon. Stalker still does go down. herO pulling back the weakened Stalker as well. Gets another Stalker. herO playing it safe. We'll wait for reinforcements. Speaking of, pylon is done. Reinforcements are warped in. And herO, he might just be able to break this. Now, there is a force field for the ramp, true. Force field is going to be a big factor coming into this. So herO, he's going to respect it. He's waiting for the Warp Prism, and that means that even if there's a force field, even if his army gets caught out, he can juggle back. Cannon will even going for his own sentry for his own force field. Robo's done. Going into a bay. He's crazy. Oh my, Trap, calm down. Going for the bay, going for disruptors. Sentry has arrived. Immortal does pop out here for Trap. The Immortal will help, but the gateway is going to go down. So 1 gate depowered, the other is going to be killed. There's 1 gate left here for Trap. 1 gate and 1 robo. That's the production. herO, he can try to force his way in. No, never mind. He's expanding. Okay, interesting. herO does not have to go in at all. Does force field. Going for the Immortal. Alas, it is saved. Good control here from Trap. He saves the Immortal. Likewise, herO loses the Stalker. And the counter force fields. The counter force fields get placed. Trap pulling back. Also back. Trap unable to block the shade. herO doesn't commit. But again, he doesn't have to. Remember, herO, he's expanding. Like herO, he's getting an economic league. So the longer this goes on, the better it is for herO. But the disruptor has arrived. Oh, never goes up. herO pulls away, just in time. herO, he survives. Does survive for now. Trap going for the drop across the map. As Trap, he does commit, so going for the drop, he does get eyes in the expansion. We'll be able to out-micro that Immortal. I say that, but the Prism does come back to defend. We have the surround! No! Prism takes a lot of hits. Prism takes a lot of damage, but will get out. Just barely, thankfully. Prism once again taking a lot of damage. Again, Trap playing with fire. He has to get out of here. No shot. Never goes off. Up! Decent connection. Decent connection here on the army. Gateway goes down. And Trap is one base all in. He's completely all in at this point. There's no turning back. The Prism! Prism gets spotted. Juggling here by herO. Not bad. Does lock down the Adepts. At least some of them. Never goes off. No major connection. Good juggling once again by herO. Top pickup. Saves the Immortal. Does save the Immortal. Nova is denied. Phoenix comes in to lift. And GG gets called. herO, he survives. He takes game number 1. GG. Oh my god. Again, a very intense game there by herO. Does take it. Does survive. Again, forcing the all-in out of his opponent. And now, we'll see where Trap takes us. Where does he lead us here? It is going to be Trap's map of choice. It's going to be Trap's map pick. And his choice is going to be El Dorado. Okay. Here we go. El Dorado is coming up next. And we'll see where that takes us. So we are going to be getting into game 2. Again, El Dorado is going to be an interesting choice here just because it's so often vetoed. We rarely do see it to begin with. I'm a little bit shocked myself to see us embrace this map. But let's go. We're here for it. Alright, loading into El Dorado. And I'm curious if Trap has a unique build prepared for this. Very curious. As spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of El Dorado, we have the South Korean Protoss player. Representing Genji Esports, it is Trap. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the South Korean Protoss player, the red Protoss for Weibo Gaming. It is herO. Here we go. So we have our PvP ahead of us. We do have a ramp coming into natural, so Trap is going for an economic opener. Meanwhile, herO going for the high ground pylon instead. Now, despite this setup, herO may still just go for a gate expand or a gate cyber into Stargate expansion into an economic start. I'm curious if he does, or I'm curious if herO goes for a second gateway and goes for one base all in. As Trap does throw down the gauntlet with the low ground setup, herO will soon confirm with the pylon or with the probe. We'll confirm the placements of the pylon and confirm the more economic start. As Trap, only one gas, which means faster Nexus. Trap, you can see, is banking up minerals. And you can see him turn back around. herO is going to try and chase him down. Can he delay the expansion? Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, we cannot. Cannot delay that trap. He gets away with the much faster Nexus. Straight up just gate expand out of trap. And herO back at home. 2 gate opener. Okay. Now with a 2 gate opener, herO, he is primed for an all-in. Assuming he sets up a proxy across the map. If not, he might just go for a delayed economy, which is going to be less than ideal. Right now, there's a lot of pressure on herO. There's a lot of pressure on herO to turn the tables on this and try to get some damage in across the map. We'll see if he can. See if he can. So far, we have 2 Stalkers on the way. That's an aggressive start for herO. 3rd pylon gets placed in the main. Probe does confirm. So it can be double Stalker. From here, we can go into a 3rd and 4th Stalker as well. But I would imagine that herO's... Yeah, we're going into a 3rd and 4th Stalker. But I would imagine herO expands from here just because he has no proxy. He has no pylon. Unless he moves out with a Stalker. You can see herO fanning out his Stalkers. We'll find the probe. And there it is. 1 base all in. Yep. 3rd gateway and a robo. 1 base all in at herO. One way or another, he is about to end the game. Also, I apologize for not sending the score up. There we go. herO is ahead in the series. And we'll see if Trap can survive this. Back at him, shield battery. And shield battery's on the way. Getting to a 2nd gateway. Trap is preparing. And the hallucination will soon confirm the all-in. But knowing it's half the battle. Hallucination comes in, gets eyes on the robo, on the 3 gates. Yep, he sees everything. He knows. He knows what's going on. herO pokes forward. More shield batteries on the way. And, oh my god, getting a 2nd and a 3rd shield battery. Trap securing himself. herO still poking in, still waiting for his reinforcements. Prism is on the way. Now with that War Prism herO, he can bypass this location and go straight for the main. Trap knows it. He gets eyes on the army, he knows. You can see him rotating over towards the main. herO likewise rotates to the natural. Trap is keeping up. So far so good. Force fields are available. Does wall up. Trap looking very secure here. Shuggling at it here. He saves all of his units. Doesn't lose anything yet. Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh my god. Yeah, one of them falls. One of them goes down. Cybercore under fire. And the Cybercore is going to fall. But Trap, he has an Immortal on the way. And with that Immortal, he's going to hold. herO is trying to gain ground. He does shade into the mineral line, does break into the natural. I'll pick up. Stalker saves, probes are going down, but here comes the Immortal. And that is 4 shield batteries. Like, how does herO break this? I don't think he can. Adepts shade into the main. Main armies will engage. But again, there's plenty of shield batteries and force fields. Like, this Immortal should never go down. Not with this much support. And from here, herO, he's running out of steam. At this point, he's just running out of steam. He's down in workers, down in economy, down in bases, down in army. The soup is not lying. Not this time. herO's going to try and drop it to the main. Now he expands. He's going for a bay behind this. It's a bit of a desperation move. Going for the bay. The prism! Oh! Oh my god. War Prism survives, thankfully. Does barely survive. Does get on top of that gateway. Again, herO just doing whatever he can. But it is a very uphill battle for herO. hero's going for a Stargate follow-up. Will help. Hero gets a gateway. Yeah, that is something. Let's get a gateway. Again, hero does need more. Trap moves out. Ooh. Getting a stalker. Moving up the ramp. Hero trying to hold on. And emphasis on trying. Has the disruptor. True. Disruptor does help. Hero trying to go for the prism. Won't quite get it. Hero going for the disruptor drop. I mean, he can recover with this, true. Ah, but there's a Phoenix. There's a Phoenix for a trap. Speaking of trap, he finds the prism. Prism under fire. Ah, it's gonna go down. There's no saving it. And there's the recall. And without the recall, the disruptor will survive, but this was not worth it for hero. It's going from bad to worse here. The Shades will keep a trap pin back at home. He has to respect them. True. Hero's moving out. But again, he's running out of steam here. I mean, with disruptors, he can take a fight. True. Like, he has a comparable enough army. With some good Novas, hero can take it. But he's heavily reliant on those Novas. First Nova goes up. Gets a Stalker and a Sentry. Jesus, that's 3 Immortals. He threatens a Shade, doesn't commit. Nova moves out. No connection. Prism's on the way. There's one more Nova in the chamber. Technically, these pylons are exposed, so hero could depower all 4 shield batteries. True. Could depower them. Nova goes up. Ooh, connects with the army. Not bad. Phoenix, they lift up the disruptors, but they should survive. And hero's going to be able to hold on to his army. Pulls back. Takes down 2 Phoenixes. Trap soon breaking out. Back there, forced to defend. Oh, this area is quite brutal, actually. Nova goes up. Nice connection. Hero trading well. Zalstek coming from behind. Attempts to surround. Nova goes up. Ooh, connects with 2 adepts. Hero, he's holding on. But Immortals, they get dropped over the wall. They're going for the main army. Immortal barely gets saved. Oh, barely doesn't, actually. And Trap, he breaks out. He breaks out of his contain, cleans up the army. It was a good effort by hero, very good effort, but there's only so much he could do. As he still gets overwhelmed, Prism goes down, Immortals, and hero's on the run. Here, he's on the run. He lost all of his high-tech units, the Immortals, the Disruptors, the Prism. And it's going to take a miracle here for hero to survive this. Has 1 Disruptor, true. Has 1 Nova and a Dream. I mean, the problem is that the Nova can't even kill the Immortals, is the problem here. The possibilities are limited for hero. As Trap is waiting for reinforcements, Force Wheels, they buy some time. The Trap, he dives in. Dives into the natural, catches the Immortal. And here is being pinned back. Yeah, massive list here on the Disruptor. Never not going to be able to go up. Workers going down. Hero, yeah, GG gets called. He has nothing left. Hero taps out, and Trap ties up the series 1-1. We are going to the ace match. GG. We are going to game 3. Again, herO, initially he was forced into the all-in, but we saw that he just didn't really have enough to break the defensive setup there of Trap. He had 4 shield batteries, he had 2 immortals, like he was very secure, very well set up, and things were looking worse and worse over time for herO. We're looking worse there. And in the end, Trap did take it. Trap, he was able to survive, defend, and snowball from there. And that means that we have 1 game left. We're going to the ace match here. It looks like we're going to be loading into... What map is that exactly? Loading into Abyssal Reef. Let's go. Abyssal Reef is coming up next. It is going to be a much larger map here. Much larger map from herO. A lot of empty spaces, of course, to set up a proxy if need be. I'm curious. Where is herO taking us? Potentially a more economic opener, though. I can definitely see Phoenix Wars on Abyssal Reef. Could see it. I mean, I could also see it on El Dorado, and herO did not go for an economic opener, so curious. We'll see if herO goes for an economic start or another one-base all-in. As spawning in the top left-hand corner of Abyssal Reef, we have the South Green Protoss player. The blue Protoss representing Weibo Gaming, WBG. It is herO. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the South Green Protoss player. The red Protoss representing Gen G Esports. It is Trap. We go. As we are going to be settling in. Trap setting up his low ground gateway here. Oh, wait. High ground gateway even. Neither player going for the low ground expand. Okay. No setup here on the low ground. Now we'll keep an eye on whether or not either player goes for a second gateway or for a cyber core. There we go. 2 gate opener out of Trap. Moves out with a probe. Interesting. My eyes are on this worker. Trap. This may turn into a 1-base all-in, especially if herO goes for the gate cyber core. Let's go. Gateway into cyber core. herO is going for an economic start. And Trap, fake proxy pylon. If this is a real one, I mean, I can see Trap popping off with this. But it looks to be a fake proxy pylon. Pylon gets placed. herO doesn't even go for a probe scout. He has no idea what's going on. So Trap, he's faking it all in, and herO is going for something more greedy. Trap is yet to confirm. And I'm curious how Trap responds, whether he goes for a robo back at home or if he expands. What does Trap go for? As herO sets up the natural. So again, gate cyber expand out of herO. Very greedy play from our blue Protoss. And Trap, what does he go for? How does he respond? With an expansion. Okay. So Trap, he's going to be expanding. We'll have a delayed economy, but an economy nonetheless. As there's a Nexus. And Trap will attempt to catch up from here and recover. We'll see if he can. See if he can. Phoenix takes some damage. Gonna be zoned away. Trap so far trying to deny any kind of scout here. It's going to be a Twilight Council opener here out of Trap. Likewise, Twilight Council for herO as well. So far, so good. We are settling in. I believe herO saw the expansion. He did. Yes, he did see the natural, so he knows that we're just building up, getting to our natural bases, focusing on our economy. herO does have a worker advantage, thanks to his opener. So far, so good. Far so good. herO confirms the tech. Twilight Council researching, confirms no Dark Shrine, at least not initially. There could be a proxy, but for the most part, hero's feeling secure. Likewise, Trap also confirms the Twilight Council and Blink researching. So both players are aware of what's going on. Both players are aware. Looking to eventually take that third base. There we go. herO now expands, takes the third. Back at home, Trap has yet to do so, but is set up for it. Yeah, Probe is in position. We'll take a third base. And as opposed to how chaotic Game 1 and Game 2 have been, here in Game 3, we're macroing. We're just chilling, we're macroing up, getting a third base, getting into the mid-game, focusing on just building up and embracing a longer game state. We go. Go. As again, we're just going to be hallucinating. We're just going to be sending out hallucinations time and time again. Just going to be scouting each other. Just keeping tabs, making sure that there is no hidden tech. There's no crazy bay or faster Templar archives. Both players are just working towards the mid game. But Trap does get into the natural. Oh, herO, he did miss the army. Did miss the rotation. 5 probe kills, very nice. Very nice damage here by Trap. And despite herO having the initially better economy, Trap, he recovers. Now Trap does take a worker lead. Did recall back home in time. Is looking good. It's looking good here. herO going for his own gateway explosion. Likewise, so is Trap. Massive gateway explosion from both players. Getting into charge results. Really, my eyes are on the Temple Archives. My eyes are going to be on any kind of Archon transition next from either a herO or Trap. I'm getting a bit of deja vu as well from a herO series against Zaun. Very similar. So we are just building up. I mean, Zaun went for a 2-base all in that game. Here, this time, a herO's doing anything but. Down the rocks. Moving in. Does rotate over towards the third. Does get to the min right. Probe's going to be going down. At the same time, Warp is into the main. herO trying to go for a slow push. And Trap, can he keep up? So far, both players using workers. Nice force fields out of herO. Zealots into the main. Trap getting pulled apart. At the same time, herO also lost 5 workers himself. Does look back. But here in the main base, gateways are being depowered. And can he go for the Nexus? Can he go for the expansion? herO diving back in. And Trap, he's having a hard time keeping up here. Force fields, they look down the Zealots. Expansion's going to be falling. Looks like Trap, he will defend the main. What about the third? The third goes down. Massive pickoff. Third base falls. Trap, he's down to 2 bases. Down in workers. And here he's just pulling Trap apart. Again, Trap just barely wasn't able to be in position in time. And it really just came down to the drop into the main. Like, this drop into the main base did do enough damage to just distract Trap. Pull apart his army. Allowed herO to just kill the third. Oh god, as that one Zealot still wreaking havoc, gets another probe. Gets another probe kill. Just the one. 3 more in total. And from here, herO, he can just chill. He can just fully saturate his third base, work on a fourth. You can see herO getting ready for a fourth expansion. There it is. It is thrown down. And herO, he can just chill and recover and max out. There's no pressure on herO to actually move out across the map. There's no need to. I mean, he's far enough ahead. Right now, the pressure instead is on Trap. How hard does he commit? If at all. I mean, again, he's going to have to. Will have to. Trappy does counterattack, getting into the mineral line, not bad. herO otherwise distracted. That's going to be 6-7 pro. Oh my god, a very late reaction here by herO. Losing 9 workers. Meanwhile, herO moves that across the map and he denies the fourth. At least does some counter damage. DTs are whirling in. Dark Shrine is done. DT into the main. DT into the natural. Into probes. There is detection. This will be cleaned up. So on the one hand, I wanted to pray. Oh, that's still DT's wreaking havoc here, chasing the main army. Not in the mineral line though. Jeez, still getting more probes. What I was gonna say here, I wanted to praise Trap for killing those 7 workers earlier, but herO, he counterattacks, gets 15 more probes, and herO, he's just pulling a Trap apart. 15 workers go down. Not like this. And herO, he can just go for the kill at this point. He's just miles ahead. That's a kill! That's a kill, not a cancel. On the Nexus. Not like this. herO, he reinforces. And now he's moving out. He's got 4 Immortals. He has 2 Archons, a massive amount of Stalkers. A 5th Immortal is coming in to reinforce. herO, he has more than enough. And from here, he can just break through. Trap trying to reinforce, trying to hold his own, but he's being overwhelmed. herO, he has the upgrade lead as well with 2-1 instead of just 2-0. Immortals breaking through. Nice target firing out of Trap. But GG gets called, and herO, he will take the series 2-1, advancing on to the grand finals. GG. Whew. GG, well played. herO, he will take the series, will advance on, and now we have our grand finals ready for us. It's going to be a team kill between herO and Oliveira. It is going to be that team kill. It is going to be that best of 5. Oh boy. Now, has his internet come back? Is it back? Has it recovered? That is the big question. Personally, I hope so. Hope it has. Otherwise, it could be a short finals. As we mentioned, because Oliveira was playing off of his mobile internet, we did see him go for a lot of all-ins, in the lower semifinals against Creator. But yeah, we'll see if he's back. We'll see if he is back. For now, though, we're going to be going on a short break. When we come back, we'll have that best of 5. See you soon. See you soon.